CCC versus SPC. The Barons 7-10 in this season. CCC 9-5. Robert, what can you tell me about SPC's biggest strengths coming into this game, facing a tough opponent, which they have lost to already 13-3 earlier?
Well, I think the most obvious thing, basketball, is by far having Carlos Marroquin on the mound. This is a guy that's been elite, both on and off the mound. Hitting, he's a force to be reckoned with, and on the mound, he's just unstoppable. He has an ERA of he has 49 strikeouts and an ERA of
It's in the twos, low twos.
it's in the twos. I'm sorry, folks, we're pulling it up here. But the point being, Carlos is absolutely electric on the mound for your Barons. And the other really important fact about this is our offense really seems to rally behind him, He's a guy that gets off to a strong start. He's highly efficient. He attacks the strike zone. And he's just someone that's easy to rally behind. And as Pasquale's showing me right now, he has a 1.62 ERA with how many innings?
34.2 innings.
34.2 innings pitched and a 1.62 ERA, 49 Ks and only 14 walks. This is a dude that's absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah, he's definitely been a strong suit, and you can see where he shines in some games, as the Northside Christian game earlier.
Marauders, number 3, Chris Pack.
In the Northside Christian game, only let up a 1 run, and that was a solid showing from him to the complete game. First pitch on the way, and it'll be taken for strike 1.
That's what we love to see from Carlos. He's a guy that's highly confident in all 4 of his pitches, and it was great to see him coming out strong there for breaking ball, showing his confidence early, locating it for a strike.
Second pitch will be a ball high. And something also to note is you see how fast he pitched there, because, of course, there is no pitch clock here, but he is confident he's ready to start early and pitch quickly and make sure the batters are on his tempo.
Misses with the breaking ball there again. Yeah, no, for sure. Carlos is a guy that's very high tempo. He's very confident. He loves to attack hitters. Once he gets in the zone, he's in the zone, and it's hard to – you can't break up his tempo.
That ball's hit
Fastball
towards right field, and it's fouled. Count 2-2 now.
Late on the fastball there. Let's see what Carlos goes back to again.
And
Breaking ball for the punch out. Beautiful pitch inside.
Carlos Marroquin retires his first batter with the strikeout looking. Backwards K, always a good start to see.
That's a very
now batting.
That's a very stereotypical at bat from Carlos Marroquin, Attacked the zone, efficient, got ahead early, made quick work of that hitter right there.
Got a lefty coming up, and Dylan Moneill, first pitch.
Fastball missing up and away.
Hitting the borderline pitches, just not getting them quite painting the zone, but still a good start showing. You always want to be accurate with your pitches.
He's locating quite well right now. He just needs to find it a little bit more. But I'm liking what I'm seeing here.
Ooh, hit his feet there, and that will get the first base on balls and first batter on base.
This might be a good thing for Carlos there. He got a little bit out of his rhythm there, sped up a little bit too much.
Now batting for the Marauders, number 6, Cooper Riley.
You see he yanked his curveball there just a little bit too much. Now hopefully he's got a chance to settle down and get settled into this game.
I'm talking about Moneill and Riley. Moneill with a 405 batting average and Riley with a 385. So a tough duo to power through early on in this game. And if you can get a double play here, would be phenomenal to end out the inning.
Look for a lot of breaking balls, trying to get him to roll over.
Breaking ball there would be a ball taken.
Called it. Carlos is very confident in all of his pitches, like I was saying earlier. So, especially in this situation here, expect him to rely on a lot of off-speed stuff.
Runner
Get
goes,
Cooper
but that
Riley
is
out
foul.
ahead, get him to roll over something. Nice, easy play for Ian Fowler or Alex Opello. Definitely two of our strongest fielders on the team.
Pitch was just foul. Runner has to go back to first base. Marroquin will come on again for another pitch.
Beautiful curveball in the zone. Little front door action there. Love to see it.
1-2 count in the pitcher's favor here.
Let's see if he goes back to it, gets that rollover we've been looking for.
Goes for the pick. He'll slide back in time. Grayson Barlow, the first baseman.
Yeah, keeping number 18 honest over there on the base path. Just trying to make the double play that much easier. Keep that lead small.
1-2 to Snyder. That's
And he
hit.
gets the rollover right to Ian Fowler. Oh, and he bobbles it.
Ian Fowler with a pretty rare error. And that'll send the runner to third. And that could have been a double play ending. But we will go on for another one.
Ending double play. And like I said, folks, that's what Carlos was looking for right there, you know. Breaking ball a little bit away in his zone.
Now batting for the
Cooper
Marauders,
just
number
gets out in front of it a
17,
little early.
Berkeleyjack.
Rolls it over right to the middle, right to Ian Fowler. Cookie cutter double play, but just messes it up. That's a rare mistake from Ian Fowler right there.
Off bounce from the dirt leads to that error. Carlos now has men on the corners to worry about.
Let's look for the first and third play, folks.
Berkeleyjack with a
See what,
321
Coach Steven
batting
has
average.
cooked
First
up.
pitch is high.
Yeah, Carlos is definitely starting to let it go now. That fastball was definitely a lot harder than his previous ones. Definitely selling into this game here.
Nice. Runner
Beautiful
went.
curveball, just a little high.
Late jump for the runner there, but he still made it
Delayed
to second
steal.
base on a pretty much indifference.
Luke Elliott held onto the ball there. Maybe try and bait a jump from the third runner on third.
Now two
Maybe
men
try
in
to pick
scoring
off there.
position with 2 balls, no strikes.
1 out. Fastball popped up. Center field, or to left field. Caught by Mateo Sands. Runner tagging from third.
That'll score a
Ian Fowler
run,
with the
and
cut.
CCC will take the lead to start. Getting in is Dylan Monil for the run,
With
and
a-
the RBI sac fly will give CCC the lead.
Now batting for the Marauders, number 5, Austin
And you know,
Snyder.
Pasquale, I don't even hate to see that from Carlos there. That was a great pitch. He did his job. He got the out. It's just unfortunate that error came back to bite us, you know. And that's why in baseball playing just solid defense is so important because it allows your pitcher to work.
Man on third, 2 outs.
Fastball up.
Starting off with the ball again, but Mariquin still keeping his tempo, unfazed by the run that just scored and by the runner in scoring position in third base over there.
He just needs to finish a little over the top of his fastball. He's kind of coming short right now. Ooh, and a wild pitch gets away with him, and that'll bring home number 6.
Pass
the
ball
Marauders.
gets by Luke Elliott. That'll drive in a second run. And, you know, some runs that were definitely preventable that just slipped by the Barons.
Yeah, sloppy
2-0
baseball,
now
folks.
for CCC.
Yeah, right now Carlos is just a little, I hate to
late.
use the word lazy, but he's not pulling through enough with his glove side, leading to him kind of not finishing over his lead leg as much as he could, which is kind of why he's leaving everything up.
Tipped.
There you go. You see there, folks, he kind of got over the top of him more. Fastball, foul tipped. Again ahead now.
Two, 1, and 2 outs. Austin Snyder. And it's ball
Slider.
3 there.
Slider just misses. Just off the plate. Barely outside. Great pitch. Just not quite where it needs to be. Look for the heat here.
Now it's outside, and that'll draw a ball 4 and a walk.
Yanked the fastball that time.
Now batting for the Marauders, number 24, Michael Guzmano.
You know, typically this would be a great situation for number 24, Luke Elliott, to take a second, take a timeout, go walk up, talk to Carlos, give him a second to breathe and calm down. Because as you folks can see, he's not necessarily pitching bad. He just needs to calm down and settle in a little bit. He's very amped up, obviously. Big rivalry game, and he just needs some time to settle in.
Guzmano
There you
makes
go, roll
contact,
over.
and that gets
that'll
by
get through the hole.
Aiden Esposito, and that'll be a single, driving the runner to second. 2 men now on base, and CCC is rallying.
Yeah, no, that's a great pitch there. Carlos
Now
got what he
batting for the
wanted. Got
Marauders,
the
number 11, Colin
nice easy
Garcia.
rollover. Just happened to find a hole between Aiden Esposito and Grayson Barlow. Tough play there, nothing you can do, but great pitch. Just the luck of the draw sometimes, folks, in baseball.
Colin Darcy now up to bat. Another righty up to the plate, and Mariquin with 2 outs are going to get out of this pickle.
Infield's back. Ooh, great first pitch curveball, finding the outside part of the zone. Great pitch. Carlos really showing his confidence and command of that pitch right now. early in this game. Really starting off strong for him, trying to get ahead with it.
Mariquin looking over at second base, looks back at home plate, throws another no, it was a ball. Very close.
Breaking ball there, just missed, barely up. Good pitch, but not quite good enough. But a great pitch nevertheless. Big league take, some might say.
Yes, indeed. Mariquin.
Back
That's
with the fastball.
contact. Deep into left field. That's going to drop, and that's going to drive one, maybe two. Here comes the throw, and the runner will stop at third. And that's another run for CCC. 3-0 to start this game at the top of the first. And another, that'll probably be the first earned run or second earned run for Mariquin.
Now batting for the Marauders, number 23, Jacob Gardner.
Austin Snyder able to get his run.
And RBI double there. Sometimes as a pitcher, there's nothing you can do but just reset. That was a great pitch from Carlos. Fastball up and away. He just really extended and turned on it. Not the most powerful hit by any means, but he just got a barrel to it and put the ball in play.
Jacob Gardner with 6 plate appearances takes strike one.
Another beautiful curveball from Carlos. First pitch. He's really feeling comfortable with this pitch, and I can tell early on he's going to be leaning on this later in the game.
Gardner swings and misses for strike two.
Beautiful slider there. Swung right over the top of it. Look for him to go back to that. Maybe something low in the dirt to get a chase. Or fastball up. Or fastball out to freeze him. A lot of ways you can go with this.
Jacob Gardner makes contact, but it's foul.
And
still 0-2.
He went back with the breaking ball. Great choice. It was a beautiful curveball. Got him to roll over. Almost got the swing and miss, but props to number, what number is he?
23.
Props to number 23 for making contact on. That was a tough pitch.
Jacob Gardner.
It was a great two-strike little poke there to keep himself in the game.
Looking to get his first RBI of the season. He'll make contact towards Alex Favello. This should be an easy play, and he makes the play to Grayson Barlow to end the top of the first, but a tough top of the first for the Barons defense here. Carlos Mariquin letting up 3 runs. And that's a tough start to the game, especially against a rival as prevalent as CCC. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. If you missed the top of the first inning, well, you missed 3 runs coming from CCC. Pretty quick route for the Marauders, and now the bottom of the first incoming. Robert, what were your takes on what you've seen so far in this game?
Well, Pasquale, I've seen a lot of things I like and a small amount of things I don't like. You know, Carlos came in strong, struggled a little bit with his command, but nothing to be worried about. He was really confident in his curveball and led to him getting a bunch of outs. One little mistake by the defense led to some runs scored, but Carlos has come off to a strong start. I like what I'm seeing, and let's see what the Barons offense can rally behind him here and get back those 3 runs.
Jared Salmon, a strong lefty hitter, average of 481. He'll take strike one.
That was a beautiful fastball outside by number 9, Josh Rodriguez. Josh Rodriguez is an elite hitter, or not elite hitter, I'm sorry, he's an elite pitcher. He pitched last year against the Barons and Districts and shut us out.
There's a hit over to the second baseman. Jared Salmon with his quick feet could not beat the out.
Yeah, a little roll over there to the shortstop, number 23.
Now batting for the Barons, number 1, Ian Fowler.
Jacob Gardner. Nice little chopper, almost kind of looked like a Jeter there from the shortstop. Routine play, but Jared almost liked it out. And that just goes to show you how much of his speed is an impact on the field.
Ian Fowler, average of 227, the sophomore shortstop here. First pitch, he'll take ball one on the outside.
Just missed with the fastball there outside. Can already tell number 9, Josh Rodriguez, is coming into this game with strong command and the mindset of competing.
Rodriguez with a pretty solid ratio of 9 strikeouts, and 1 base on balls, also allowing 0 runs. So his ERA is at a nice 0.000.
Ian Fowler fouling off a fastball there, just a tad late.
1-1 is pain in the zone towards the outside. Strike 2.
That's what we call a backdoor sweeper, folks. That's one of the best pitches in baseball. Sweeper is a slider that moves very horizontally, and it's a tough pitch to fight off.
Rodriguez fires, and that's hit on, and that'll drive in a base hit. Ian Fowler will get a single, and the Barons will get their first man on base.
You know, that's a beautiful approach. That's what you love to see from Ian Fowler, what you love to see from any leadoff, and why Ian Fowler's been so good at the plate. You know, he gets a breaking ball outside, and he just lets the pitch do the work. He goes with it, hits a line drive the other way, finds a gap, and gets a nice and easy single. It's a great approach right there.
Alex Fabello. Now, this guy can be a hot hitter at times. Had an RBI triple and a home run earlier this season. The RBI triple was enough to beat Northside Christian, and had a home run and a loss to Calvary. First pitch, it's hit on, and this could be a double play opportunity. Got the first at second, and the play at first, they got him to retire the inning.
And a quick 1-2-3 inning for the Marauders.
We will see you all after the break. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the top of the second inning. Carlos Mariquin's first pitch to Heinz will be high for ball 1. Going quick again with the tempo here, ready for another pitch. Luke Elliott will give him the sign, and he will do his motion, and that is hit to second baseman Aiden Esposito, and quick play to Grayson Barlow to retire the batter.
Yeah, it was a great pitch from Carlos. Fastball outside. Hitter was late on it. Nice little dribbler to, not really
Now
dribbler,
batting for the
routine ground ball to
Marauders,
Aiden
number 3,
Esposito.
Chris.
Easy routine play. Great fundamentals from the kid. Love to see it.
Back to the top of the lineup, Chris Packed. Average of 294. Ameriquin retired him pretty quickly at the top of the first, and he's got a nice pitch there for strike one.
That was a beautiful slider there. Just catching the outside part of the zone. Start at middle. Just catches the end. That's one of Carlos's best pitches.
Nice throw on that pitch there.
Back to the slider again, just a little over. Gets a big whiff over top of it. And you know what's so hard about that pitch is it looks middle, and he has tight late break.
0-2, that's hit, and it'll go right to Grayson Barlow, and he'll walk in the out.
And he comes back again with another slider, jamming him up, fooling him at the end. You see, it starts off inside, and he gets that late swing on you. Just a nice, easy routine play for number 8, Grayson Barlow.
Dylan Monil, who had a weird pitch hit him. It was like off the dirt and off of his foot, and he was able to get on base there. But this is a tough batter. 405 batting average, has 21 runs in 42 at-bats, so pretty much half his at-bats gets a run. He shows bunt there, and
does not pull it back. First strike one. Interesting play there. I don't know why you'd be showing bunt, but you never know. This doesn't look like a guy with legs.
Exactly. Strong hitter.
Rolls over
bunt.
there on the curveball. Way foul.
Now the 0-2. And Carlos Ameriquin looking to retire him now pretty quickly. He doesn't want him to get back into the count. That pitch on the outside, dropped by Elliott, but will be ball 1.
Yeah, missed the backdoor slider right there. Good pitch, just left it a little high. Nothing wrong with that. See what Carlos comes back to here. 1-2.
The 1-2, that's contact. Barlow will take it. Ameriquin will cover, and that will be the end of that. So we will see you after this short break. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the bottom of the second inning here. Grayson Barlow, the first baseman, up to bat now. Rodriguez, first pitch of the inning. And that's a grounder to third. Barlow will try and move, but the throw will make it there, and he will be out at first base.
Yeah, Grayson Barlow, honestly, I love to see it. Aggressive on a first pitch fastball. Just missed it on time. Got a barrel, but just over it. And runs into a tough play.
Prieto with a pretty nice batting average. He's 9 for 27, 3.33. The freshman here.
First pitch.
Nice. First pitch on the outside.
Good take there. Leaving the fastball up and away. That's a tough take, especially for a freshman.
He's got 6 RBIs this season, and he's got a base hit there. Alec Prieto.
That was a beautiful swing there. Inside fastball just brings the hands in. Lets Velocity do the work and finds a barrel in between the shortstop and third baseman for a nice line drive signal.
Luke Elliott, sometimes a pitcher, more known for his defensive attributes, making his way up to the plate now with the runner on first. First pitch, swings and misses, strike one.
Aggressive hack from number 24 there. You can tell he was definitely hunting that first pitch fastball. Just pulled his head off a little bit and got ahead of himself. But a great swing there, nonetheless. Love to see that aggressiveness.
Bunt was shown. That's fouled and over the fence into the parking lot. And, yeah, you could see how the pitcher was staring at Prieto the whole way through.
Yeah, he just he pushed that bunt a little bit there, which allowed him to pop it up, you know. Typically when you're bunting, you almost catch the ball like a glove. But there he just kind of pushed it.
After taking the inside pitch, it's 1-2. Here it comes from Rodriguez. Swung on, hit high and foul.
Yeah, great job by Luke Elliott there to fight off that breaking ball. It was a good curveball low and away. It was going to be there for a strike, and Luke Elliott did a good job just throwing the hands and finding it off. Great two-strike approach from the kid.
Yeah, doing a pretty good job of staying alive and drowning out the pitch count from Rodriguez. Staring at Prieto, throws the pitch. Contact made, and that's going to fall through to right field. Luke Elliott will get a hit, and ball gets away from the shortstop there, but
love to see that from number 24, Luke Elliott, you know. Outside fastball, Luke just throws the hands and goes away with it, lets the velocity do the work. You know, I'm saying that a lot, and you're probably going to hear me say that a lot, because one thing these Barons do well is they don't try and do too much. They see ball and they hit ball, and that's one of the a simple approach is typically the best in baseball, and it's a perfect example right there, you know. Tough heat, and he just lets the barrel and the velocity do the work and finds himself a nice, easy single.
Mateo Sands with an average of 208. He's got 5 hits, 2 RBIs, and a double this season. He's got 2 men on base. Man on first, Luke Elliott. Man on second, Alec Prieto. First pitch is a strike.
That was a pitch to attack there. That was a fastball, middle of the zone, up in the zone, but it was middle. That's someone you can drive for sure. Looking for a little bit more aggressiveness out of Mateo Sands for sure.
Mateo Sands. Foul tip into the catcher's mitt. 0-2 now.
That was a very late swing there from Mateo Sands. Inside fastball that he just got to way too late. You can see that with the little T-Rex arm swing there. Trying to fight it off, but he couldn't.
The 0-2 coming from Rodriguez. Looks at both. Takes the pitch now, and he gets some swinging. Mateo Sands retired with a strikeout. That's the first out of this half inning.
Yeah, it was a
second, excuse me.
For the Barons, number 3.
Yeah, it was a beautiful fastball from Josh Rodriguez, low and away, good velocity, and Mateo Sands just couldn't get to it. Tough pitch to hit for sure, but one you definitely got to try and fight off, especially in a two-strike approach.
Aiden Esposito here has been a part of this team for 3 years.
3 years.
3 years. Very long time. His senior last year here, up to bat now. First pitch high, and he'll take that easily for ball 1.
Easy take for Aiden Esposito there. Number 9 just didn't quite get over the top of that one. Either it slipped or he just had a lazy glove side there and let the fastball way up. Easy take for number 3.
Esposito with 4 hits and 2 RBIs this season. Looking to get another meaningful hit here and driving some runs and drown the Marauder lead. And that's a high pitch, but he swung on it.
Yeah, there's that high heat from Josh Rodriguez. You know, that's tough to lay off of as a hitter. It looks so good. It's right at the eyes. But it's tough to get the barrel down, especially with his velocity and the location. It's a tough pitch to hit. One you definitely got to leave, especially when it's out of the zone, too.
The 1-1 is swung on and hit into right field. That's going to be a single, and Prieto will stop at third, so the bases are loaded for the Barons, and coming up is Murphy Graham.
And I'll say it again, Aiden Esposito takes the outside fastball and goes with it for a nice line drive single into right field. Does a great job of just doing his job, getting barrel to the ball, and getting the next guy up, you know?
So
Beautiful, beautiful approach there.
Murphy with an opportunity to drive in some runs here. Single could drive into, a double could clear it.
Look for a big swing here from Murphy.
First pitch, and that's gonna be stopped, but Murphy, is he gonna get back? Yes, it's a bad throw from, and there's two runs driven in. Wow, so a bad throw from the first baseman, the pitcher couldn't cover first, and Prieto and Elliott were able to capitalize on that, and now it's 3-2.
Yeah, no, absolute rip from Murphy Graham there. First baseman made a great effort of making a dive and stopping the ball, but unfortunately, he made the mistake of rushing the throw, or the underhand throw to the pitcher, which led to 2 runs coming in, you know.
Importantly now, Jared Salmon, the top of the order, is back out. The man on third is Aiden Esposito looking to get driven in. Murphy Graham on the other corner on first base. And Jared Salmon, he's a reputable hitter, has an average of 481. He goes for the bunt. It gets down nicely. Is he going to beat the throw? No, he won't. But still, the Barons pulled off a pretty solid inning, cutting the lead now to 1. It is 3-2. We will see you after the break. First pitch, strike taken. Carlos Mariquin getting back into his groove.
Being aggressive with the curveball again, leaning into that.
That is popped up into shallow right field, and it drops. Aiden Esposito tried to make the effort to run and make the catch, but he could not get there in time, and it dropped right in the sweet spot between the right fielder and the second baseman.
Yeah, unfortunately there, Aiden Esposito just didn't get the greatest jump. You need a great jump on plays like that to have a chance, and a little late there, but tough play nevertheless.
So that's the second hit of the game for the 3 spot there. Now Berkeleyjack is looking to get a hit of his own. Mariquin's first pitch, high for ball 1.
Fastball just out of the zone. Look maybe a little outside. Great location though, up and out. Try and dot that corner. That's a tough pitch to get to.
Second pitch is a strike. Nicely thrown.
Comes back with the slider. Little backdoor action there on the lefty. Beautiful pitch. Will always be a looker for most hitters.
Now a little bit of a second take and had to tie his cleat back. Now nice and snug on his right foot. Man on first, 0 outs. Looking to get a double play here. That is a great pitch.
Comes back with a backdoor curveball. Absolutely dots the outer half of the plate. Beautiful pitch there from Carlos. Really showing his confidence with his off speed tonight.
Carlos Mariquin ahead in the count. And that's going to get by Luke Elliott. Goes to the fence. The runner's going to go to third. Luke could be able to throw him out, but he won't do it. And another passed ball from Luke Elliott.
Yeah, and as you can see there, that was kind of just a late block by Luke. He did everything right. He just kind of had a hard time reading it in the dirt early. So he dropped down to block it a little late, bounced off his shin guard, and led to that extra 2 bases.
That changes a lot of things now. Potential double play now has a man in third base, which is a key scoring position. Many sac flies and bunts could get this man to score, and there are 0 outs. So a lot of real estate for CCC to work with. That pitch will be fouled backwards.
Fastball outer half in play, number 17 laid on, fouling it straight back into the backstop. Great pitch by 27. Could be send him up for another dirty curveball here on the outer half of the plate to freeze him up.
Mariquin, high popper in the same area as before, and the right fielder will be able to make it. No throw attempt. Barlow will just cut it off, and that is another run for CCC, 4-2 now off the sac fly. As I said earlier, just hit the ball in the air and deep, and you will get a run. And that's exactly what the batter did. They're able to fulfill his duties on the plate. And after the Barons cut the lead to 1, now CCC is pulling back away with lead of 2.
Yeah, honestly, that was a great pitch from Carlos. Curveball loaded. He just kind of golfed up into the sky, but it was enough distance for the sac fly there. Tough luck.
That pitch is foul. It was grounded towards Alex Sabello. He was able to pick it up.
So the ball was actually in fair territory, but Alex Sabello had his foot in foul territory, making it a foul ball, nullifying the play, unfortunately.
Yeah, he would have been able to make that play. First base had a nice throw, but
just had his foot out in foul territory.
Ball was out. Too far to the left. Mariquin, second pitch, nice. Gets some swinging for strike 2.
Beautiful slider, swung right over the top of it. Looking like a frisbee over here. Nice, tight and hard. Beautiful pitch.
And he got him chasing for strike 3. That's the second out of this inning, and he's bouncing back after that. Whoa, and they tried to swing it around the horn, and they just missed the throw to Aiden Esposito.
That's
now batting for the Marauders, number
Carlos going back to the slider there.
Kuzmano.
Absolute frisbee. Gets a whiff. Beautiful pitch. Can't chalk it up much better than that, folks.
Kuzmano now trying to make noise. CCC did get quite a few batters on with 2 outs in the first inning. See if they can replicate it here. Pitch is strike.
First pitch fastball, low and in. Beautiful first pitch. Trying to get a nice, easy ground out. Love to see Carlos attacking the zone, finding his command. Lead as it is.
Second pitch is high for ball 1. Count is now 1-1.
Slider there, he just didn't quite get through. Left it hanging a little bit.
That one checked his swing. What will the first base umpire say? They'll say he went. So that is strike 2.
And that's what we call a sword, folks. That was an absolutely filthy slider. Just falls off the plate, making them look silly.
The 1-2 is high, and a nice take for ball 2.
Fastball up there. Carlos might be trying to get the chase.
Got
Good
it.
1-2 pitch. Don't hate it at all. And also the good thing about that, steps up the off speed.
Batter choking up for contact. That is just down for ball 3. And I would like to mention that the batter was choking up there, so he's looking just to get contact on the ball.
And like I said, that last pitch sets up the breaking ball perfectly. Beautiful pitch by Carlos, just missed.
Makes contact there, and that is a fly out to the left fielder
Can
to
of
end
corn.
the inning.
Can of corn.
We will see you all after this break. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as we go to the bottom of the third inning. CCC up 4-2, getting another run at the top of the third. Ian Fowler, the shortstop, here, second on the lineup, looking to make some difference. Shows bunt, pulls back, and he'll take ball one.
That was an easy take for Ian Fowler. Fastball got away from Josh Rodriguez, way up and out. Ian might be looking to show off his legs here. Poke a bunt down the third base side.
Ian has the most plate appearances out of anybody else in this Barons team at 58. And he has 10 hits, 5 RBIs, and a batting average of .227.
Ian Fowler taking another fastball upstairs. Easy take for the kid.
2-0. That's hit foul.
Great hack there from Ian Fowler. Looks like a changeup on the outer half of the plate. Just got in front of it and hit it off the end of the bat. Fouled straight back to the backstop. Great hack, though. Great hack.
Fabella retrieves the ball. 2-1. Another one sent straight back, just under the ball, but getting a piece of it.
Yeah, it looked like he was a little late on that breaking ball there. Saw it a little late and took a big swing, but not on time, unfortunately. If he barreled that one up, that would have gone a long ways.
Count even now. That pitch is low. Great take, and the count is full.
Yeah, that's a tough take on a 2-strike count. But, you know, one of Ian Fowler's big upsides is his eye. You know, he has a great command of the strike zone, which makes him a hard 2-strike hitter.
Full count. He swings and misses. That will retire him, and it'll be one out now. Oh.
Yeah, looked like a little cutter there. Got Ian Fowler. Great pitch. Yeah, cutter's one of those pitches that just runs in on the hands.
Number 5, Alex Fabello.
Runs in on the hands from a lefty to a righty, and hard pitch to get a hold of.
Alex Fabello had an inning-ending double play to the end of the first inning. He is going to hit it to the shortstop, who will make the play to the first baseman to retire him again on a first
Now
pitch.
batting for the Barons,
At
number 8, Grayson Barlow.
Alex Fabello just a little ahead on that one. Barreled it up, just unfortunately right at the shortstop for an easy one-hop play. Very routine. Fortunate for Alex. Got a barrel just right at the guy.
Yeah, the shortstop was playing deeper there, and he was in the perfect position to make the play. Now Grayson Barlow, first baseman, back, and that is a pop-up foul. Will the first baseman get to it? No, that'll head over to the parking lot. Hopefully it doesn't hit any cars.
Yeah, that was a good pitch from Josh Rodriguez. Fastball up and in the zone. Tough pitch to attack, but if you're sitting fastball, you're going to try and get to it. And unfortunately, Grayson Barlow just couldn't get the hands there quick enough. Fouled it off. But I'd love to see the aggressiveness.
Yes. While he was late on that, still able to get a solid foul off. Rodriguez, high pitch, easy take for Barlow, 1-1.
Looked like a cutter there again, missing up and out. Easy take. Easy peasy.
Rodriguez points and fires, and he got him swinging big time there. 1-2 to count now, and that is how you beat a batter.
Yeah, it looked like a changeup there that Grayson just got really in front of, unfortunately. Really early on it. Great hack, kept his head on it, just poor timing.
Another early swing from him, and that will end this half inning.
Grayson Barlow tries to fight off the breaking ball, protect on 2 strikes, but unfortunately cannot get to it.
Thank you. We'll go back. Strike one now.
Beautiful first pitch
I got
curveball
overwhelmed.
there from Carlos Mariquin. Starts an inside, comes over to plate. Great first pitch.
Second comes low and outside, and that'll be ball two.
Fastball just missed outer half the plate. Great pitch. Tried to dot it low and away. Great location. Great job, Luke Elliott, with the frame job, just not quite there enough.
Mariquin,
Oh my
that's some
gosh.
pretty weak contact. He's able to get to it, almost a bunt, and Barlow is able to pick up the pieces, get a nice out to get the first batter.
Yeah,
Now
that was
batting
a
for the Marauders,
beautiful
number
curveball.
23, Jacob
batter
Gardner.
literally swung at it like a golf ball. Little dribbler to Carlos. Easy PFP. You know, I was a PO at one point. We practiced that every day. Pitcher's fielding practice. Beautiful play from Carlos.
That pitch starts off a little bit high. Very close, but not enough to get the strike.
Carlos really starting to show off that gas there. He's a guy that can ride up to 88. Not quite hit the 90 mark yet.
Spooking the home plate watchers. That's a foul behind him.
Carlos attacking with the heater again. Batter was late on it. Beautiful pitch on the inner half the plate.
Quickly pitching there. It's another pass ball, maybe even a wild pitch, but thankfully nobody on base to benefit from that, as it happened last inning. 2-1 the count now. Mariquin. That fouled behind. 2-2.
Yeah, beautiful pitch there from Carlos. As you can see, folks, he's really dialed in. You know, he might not have the best command, but he's going to compete every pitch, and he's going to be tough.
Oh, got him chasing there. He'll try and get the drop third strike, but an easy play for Luke Elliott to get the out. Solid throw. He got him chasing big time there, and that is how you get a batter, chasing.
Now batting for the Marauders, number 2, Sam
There's
Hines.
that 10-4 curveball from Carlos that just absolutely drops off the plate and will get tough swings like that. That's a beautiful pitch.
First pitch, nicely dotted the zone.
Oh, yeah, beautiful fastball low and away, dotted. Carlos is really starting to settle in now, starting to show off his command.
Once again, puts in the same spot, and if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Comes right back to the fastball low and away, freezing him up again. Let's see if Carlos goes to the breaking ball or goes back to the fastball.
Quick pitch, and just a little bit too far outside.
Tried to gas him up, but unfortunately didn't give himself enough time coming down the mountain to get over. Was a little late, left the ball up high.
1-2. Thought about it, but he pulled back.
Almost absolutely made a fool out of number 2 there on that dirty slider. Started middle looking for the chase, but unfortunately didn't get it.
The 2-2. Mariquin. Low again, and the batters come back now. It's a full count, 3-2 with 2 outs.
Carlos
Here.
really getting excited here, showing off that velo. Maybe getting ahead of himself a little bit here. Just needs to take a second, calm down what he's doing, recuperate, and finish off this batter.
Took his time now, and he gets the strike 3. Nice pitch there to save it.
That's
And
what I was saying.
yes, now we will see you at the end of our little break. Alec Prieto up at the bottom of the fourth. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. He makes a high popper into the right field, very shallow, 3 to get it, and the second baseman is there to cover. After his first hit in the second inning, he
Now batting for the
is
Barons, number
retired.
24,
Yeah, aggressive swing there from
Elliott.
Alec Prieto. Love to see it. A little late, unfortunately, inside fastball. Didn't quite get the hands to it, popped it up, but he would have barreled that one, would have gone a long way. Just didn't quite get the hands there. Unfortunate.
Luke Elliott, who had a hit earlier, that's fouled off into the parking lot.
That's a vehicle. Look for Luke Elliott here to just simple it up and poke one the other way, you know?
Sands Mateo.
Yeah, look for Luke Elliott to just let the velocity do the work here. Just get a nice little poke line drive.
Second pitch from Rodriguez is high. Solid take from Luke Elliott. Even up the count.
Fastball there. Look probably middle, just up. Easy take for the kid.
Luke Elliott chases that one down. Strike 2.
Easy, easy, easy. Good hack there from Luke Elliott. Just pulled his head a bit. Came off the ball.
The 1-2 outside. Looking for him to chase, but that was just too far and too high for him to get it.
Yeah, this pitcher Josh Rodriguez is really going to make these hitters work. He's got good stuff.
And that is strike 3 looking for Luke Elliott. Nicely dotted on the outside.
Now batting for the Barons, number
Like I
7,
just said, I mean,
Mateo
Josh
Sands.
Rodriguez has good stuff. That's a tough pitch to read. Curveball, lots of break, just catches the top of the zone. That's a pitch that you think is ball 90% away and just catches last part of plate coming in. As a hitter, especially in a 2-strike approach, you think it's an easy lead, but it just falls off the table into the zone.
Mateo Sands will take the first pitch for strike 1.
Fastball there, good velo. Looked a little low and in. Takeable pitch for first pitch, no doubt, but we'd love to see some aggressiveness.
Rodriguez really using that fastball, and now he gets him with the slower speed pitch. Got him chasing big time.
Yeah, Mateo Sands almost, again, out of himself there. You know, you can tell he was late by the way he was falling over a little bit, lost his balance. We're trying to be on time.
And he takes a 3-pitch strikeout.
There it is again.
Great way to end the inning if you are the CCC Marauders. Your pitcher did most of the work. We will see you all after this short break. Welcome back. Chris Pactus fouls off that first pitch for strike 1. We're back to the top of the lineup here for the Marauders, and Carlos Merkin will keep pitching quickly, and that's ball 2, low and away.
Yeah, slider there just missed. Fell off the table a little too much there. Finishing low. Easy take.
Another low pitch, nice take by Chris.
Trying to
And
dot the lower half of the zone there to fastball, missing just low again. Decent frame from number 24.
Batter will get ahead in this count. Carlos will not take his foot off the pedal. That was a strike. Went past the hands of Luke Elliott again. In and out of his glove.
Actually, folks, it looks like Christian Landeros might be in the game right now.
Might have made a defensive substitution. That is hit to the second baseman, Aiden Esposito, who will make the play. Grayson Barlow will be able to get that nice low pick. And that is the first out of this half inning.
Nice routine play. Love to see it. Clean fielding. Nothing much to it.
Now batting for
Routine
the Marauders, number
defense.
18, Dylan Monique.
Carlos selling himself in here. Looking to get a shutout inning. Bounce back. Give the Barons offense some momentum.
Monil, pretty solid at bat so far. Got hit first inning. And in the third inning, he was able to, third inning,
Filthy breaking ball there. Just catching the outer half the plate. Strike one.
Time call by the batter.
Trying to screw up Carlos's tempo there. Caught him mid-stride. Carlos already reset, looking strong and competitive up there.
Yeah, he looks
spot in the
very
world.
eager to pitch. Once again to Aiden Esposito. He'll take the grounder, and a throw almost went by. And Grayson Barlow will still be able to get that pick there. Second out.
Yeah, nice
Now
little
batting
routine
for the
play
Marauders,
there.
number
Throw got a
6,
little bit away
Riley.
from Aiden Esposito, but nonetheless, nice little routine grounder for the out. 2 outs now, bringing up Cooper Riley. Big power guy. Look for Carlos to throw lots of off speed, keep the ball low in the zone, get him to roll over, and minimize the damage from this cat.
Cooper Riley also has gone on base twice so far this game, and is going to base third time this game. Single to left field, and that's a nice one for Cooper Riley.
Yeah, that was a laser in the
Now
gap
batting for
there
the Marauders,
between
number
third and
17,
short.
Luke Berkowitz.
Beautiful hit, barrel to ball, textbook. Great job by Carlos keeping the ball low in the zone. Good pitch, even better swing. Sometimes that's all you can chalk it up to.
Mariquin's first pitch, high grounder, and over the head of Aiden Esposito.
Tough play there. Yeah, high chopper just caught a weird part of clay. Took a
Now batting for the
off
Marauders,
bounce
number
and
5,
went way over Aiden
Austin
Esposito's head. Aiden Esposito had it read and played perfectly for the long hop. Nice little throw. Horrible hop though. Can't control that.
Yeah, very high hop. Don't usually see that. Just hit the right part of the clay for CCC to have a second runner on the base.
Yeah, it looked like it caught the fringe between the clay and the grass. Tough. The pitch.
High pitch.
Curveball. Missing up and in. Didn't quite finish. Left it a little high. Good velo on it though.
Mariquin's second pitch. Contact made, but it is fouled. If that was just a few feet to the left, would have driven in a run for sure. But a nice break was caught. He was late on the ball there, and just too late to get it in fair territory.
Yeah, Carlos showing his dominance on the mound now. Locating well, showing good velo and command. And hitter was actually early on it, popped it up. Foul. Great pitch from Carlos though.
Another foul. That hit a car, as you can hear the ooze from the crowd.
Yeah, there's that curveball low and away. Great pitch from Carlos. Gets the hitter off balance, kind of lunging for it. Gets that pokey swing and pop it up. It's the type of pitch you get outs on. Love to see it.
Oh, yeah, I can say I'm definitely glad that I'm not parked back there. The 2-2, high, popper foul, and
That'll be
it's
out of play.
outside of the stadium. Won't be able to grab it. And big props to this batter here. He's able to get that pitch count way up. 3 straight foul balls on a 2-strike sequence here, which is going to tire out the arm of Carlos Mariquin, which is always something you want to do if you are the batting team. 2-2. There's 2 outs, 2 men on base. A lot of twos to take in.
Look for Carlos to finish strong here. Another off speed. Ooh, goes back to the fastball.
Was lined to right field. It's going to be grabbed. The run is going to score, and it gets past Londeros, so there will be a runner on second and third. So 2 runners in scoring position, and a nice liner to right field will drive in another run. 5-2 is the score now.
Yeah, great job by Carlos there. Good pitch. Hitter just
Now
managed to put the barrel on it.
batting for the Marauders, number 24.
Unfortunately,
Michael,
situations like
Guzmano.
this can't make a bad situation worse by throwing away the ball. That helps no one. Well, it helps the other team. But, yeah, unfortunate. Great pitch from Carlos. Another thing about Carlos in situations like this, he's very mentally resilient. He's a competitor and he's a dog, and he's going to keep competing no matter what. And it's hard to get into his head. Anything, it just helps him.
2 runners in scoring position. First pitch swung on high, and that's strike one. Good way to bounce back after that, I bet.
And as you can see, Carlos getting fired up, letting it go with the high heat there. Blowing the doors off of number 24, making a statement.
Merriquin. That's a nice pitch for a strike. 0-2 the count now, and it's back in SPC's favor.
Yeah, look for Carlos to finish this guy up pretty quick. Probably going to go back here to a fastball or a backdoor breaking ball. Freeze him up.
Little chopper foul.
Yeah, that was supposed to be a backdoor breaking ball, but he just left it a little in. Number 24 was able to get the barrel on a little bit. He was very late. And just kind of chopped it foul down the right field line.
The 0-2 pitch coming. Carlos Merriquin shakes his head on a couple of pitches, and time
Hitter
called.
calls time. Hitter calls time. Hitter trying to.
Yeah, that's one of the slower sequences we see. He waited out a couple pitches. Now he'll come quickly again. That's a foul tip caught by the catcher for strike 3. And he will get out of the inning, just only giving up 1 run. But still, the score is 5-2. We will see you after the short break. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the bottom of the 5th here. CCC took another run last half inning. It's 5-2 now, and Aiden Esposito is up to bat. Barons are looking for about a rally to change this game and put the momentum in their favor. First pitch fouled off.
And Esposito hacking on a first pitch fastball, just a little outside. And almost got the barrel to it, just a little underneath it. Send it straight backwards. Good hack. Just didn't quite get there. Great pitch from number 9, Josh Rodriguez.
Josh Rodriguez, second pitch. Did he go? He did not go. Ball 1 there. Very close, cutting it. And pretty good pitch. Almost had him chasing there. was just not able to get him a few inches up for the strike. Now the 1-1. Esposito makes contact and it hits the catcher's helmet. Unfazed he is, though. The count is 1-2 now. Murphy Graham will go retrieve the ball. Back to his on-deck space. Esposito. Rodriguez from it, and he got him. Solid pitch on the outside. Rodriguez dots up the top corner, and excuse me, that will be the first strikeout of this inning for Rodriguez as he gets Esposito. Now Murphy Graham to bat. Average of 120, just 3 hits on 25 at-bats. He was looking for it there, and he swung on and missed for strike 1. Rodriguez loads up, and he pitches it just low.
There's that fastball there again, missing the low and out, trying to keep the ball away from Murphy Graham, trying to prevent giving Murphy anything to turn on here, because Murphy obviously has a lot of size and a lot of power, trying to keep the ball away from him.
Using all 77 inches, he will try and trot to first base, but the first baseman will beat him there off that chopper then.
Yeah, you can see it there. Josh Rodriguez threw a nice outside changeup, it looked like, got Murphy to roll over right to first baseman, making it a routine play.
Now batting for the Barons, number 21, Jared Salmon.
Jared Salmon, reliable hitter once again, has had 2 choppers this game, and he almost beat him out. And he's here to get on base, here to make some noise once more. Also a very tall guy. First pitch inside for ball 1. Jared Salmon, prolific hitter. 25 hits so far this season. Leads the team in that aspect by almost double. And he'll get another one to his tally. That is a grounder all the way to shallow left field. And he will get a single there to keep this inning alive for the Barons. Ian Fowler, the sophomore shortstop, once again back to bat. Average of 227, 44 at-bats for this game. He's had a double, a triple, and a home run this year. Rest of those singles. But single would not hurt in this economy right now. He gets a hit deep to left field. Fly out was there, and that will end the inning.
Yeah, Ian just got underneath that one. Good hack, barely missed it. Oh, man. Just missed that one.
We will see you all at the end of this break. 6th inning coming up next. Welcome back to the top of the sixth here. Colin Darcy will take the plate. Mariquin still out and ready. First pitch, gets him chasing on that one.
Beautiful slider there. Absolutely falls off the plate. Great, tough pitch to get a hold of as a hitter. Great swing and miss. Carlos looking sharp, commanding his zone for all of his pitches right now. Really taking control.
That one is way out.
Spoke too soon.
Londeros could not control it.
Yeah.
Thankfully, no one on base, so they will just get the ball and throw it right back to him.
Carlos just kind of yanked that one away. Overthrown a little bit. Oof.
Beautiful pitch.
There's that slider again, absolutely filthy.
Yeah, took all the speed off of that one and just nicely slots it on the side to get a strike there. 1-2. Shakes his head at a couple. Picks this one. Slider was not chasing as Darcy. 2-2 now, the count. Batter will take time, or the umpire will call time, excuse me.
Looks like we have a little confusion with the count here, maybe, or holding time for something. I think it's confusion with the count. If I had to,
something near the CCC bench.
what's going on? Do you see?
Nope, but whatever it is, they fixed the issue. Sorry, my vantage angle towards the right is not the greatest, but the problem is fixed. We will keep going.
A little interesting there.
Mariquin, after that time, gets this pitch. High foul ball. It's going to leave the stadium. The batter will stay alive.
Yeah, that's that high heat hitter just fouling it off. Couldn't get there. Send it out of play. Great pitch from Carlos. Looking solid.
Carlos Mariquin, a 1.62 ERA. Nearly got him chasing there. Londeros is looking for the first base coach, but I could see it from here. He did not go. Count was full, 3-2. And this is going to run up the pitch count. Full count. Hit to Aiden Esposito. He'll be there to make the routine play to retire the batter.
Nice, easy one-hop for Aiden Esposito. Light work. Great swing by the hitter, actually. Barreled that one up pretty well. Just unfortunately right at Aiden Esposito. Nice, easy one-hop. Didn't even have to set his feet. Right at him. Nice, clean throw. Beautiful routine play.
Jacob Gardner, 0 for 2 today. 0 for 3. No, 0 for 2 today, excuse me. That's correct. First pitch is strike.
There's that nasty curveball. Left that one up a little bit. Still had some great breaking. Caught the up and in part of the zone.
Nice pitch near the low part of the zone. Able to get a second strike very fast.
Carlos really we're trying to work efficient here. Get his offense back out on the field.
Shakes his head a couple times, and he gets him looking. Strike 3. Awesome sequence there. Just no chance for the batter
Beautiful
to
pitch.
make a name for himself.
Beautiful location.
Sam Hines.
Absolutely beautiful. That's what we like. That's what we talk about with Carlos, man. He's a competitor, and he locates his pitches, and he's a force to be reckoned with.
Sam Heinz, average of 250. 1 for 4 is his usual average. He's got 36 at-bats for 9 hits. Just 1 RBI. 2 outs, just looking to get on base here. That's the main idea.
Man, there's that curveball again, catching front door curveball. That's tough as a hitter. I mean, it's coming right at you 90% of the way there, and it just falls off the earth into the zone.
The 1-1. Low and in the dirt.
Fastball there, just kind of left it low and away, trying to dot it up. Just kind of missed his spot. Great pitch, nonetheless. Keeping this hitter on his toes.
Carlos Mariquin. Pitch is outside. 3-1 the count.
Left it up there again. Looks like Carlos is taking a second to settle down, get back into his rhythm, and come back and get this out here.
That is outside for ball 4, and a 2-out walk will lead Sam Heitz, the junior, to first base.
Yeah, you just yanked the fastball there, got away from him a little bit. Honestly, not even a bad thing, though. Resets the count. He's got 2 outs, just gives his fielders one more choice to play. Mound visit here. Ooh,
We've got a mound
Tino's
visit.
coming out.
and
We might be getting a substitution here.
Mound visit here. Coach Tino come out.
Is he pulling him? He's coming
No.
up.
He's not. Just talking to him. Well, there's the one who walked up to him first, called for a mound visit, and he will pull him. And the Barons will make a call to the bullpen. Troy Burke will be coming out to, I guess, to pitch. And that will be the end of Carlos Mariquin's time here tonight. Pitched 5 2/3 innings. And Troy Burke, starting pitcher sometimes, will be here to relieve him and potentially close. Just 4 outs left.
Yeah, Troy's actually been struggling with an injury. He's kind of starting to come back. Troy has a lot of upside. He's a young guy, 6'5" or 6'6", I believe. He's big, very mobile, very nimble. He's got some great life to his fastball. He's got a lot of arm side run on it. Has a great curveball. He's got some velocity to him, For that big frame, he gets really gets some oomph behind all of his pitches, but just really even helps out his off speed, making it even tighter and that much more difficult of a pitch to get a hold of.
This warm-up, you see, a lot of his pitches are going low. And a lot of low fastballs here, so if I were CCC, I'd probably start looking at that. That's a nicer one there. So he'll stay warming up. 2 outs in the 6th inning. A tough road for the Barons to climb back up. They're going to need a lot these next 2 innings from their offense to get 3 runs to tie, 4 runs to take the lead. And they're also going to have to rely on Troy Burke and his pitching and the Barons' defense to also keep the lead at 5.
Yeah, and it's just a 3-run deficit right now. We get a shutout inning here. We get the boys back up on the plate. They have a real shot. This is a close game by all means. And Troy is one of those guys that can do it for sure, Like I said, ton of upside, and he's a force to be reckoned with. He's got a ton of presence, great mental, very similar to Carlos in that sense. He's a dog. He's going to get up there. He's going to do his job, and he's going to make it look good.
Now pitching for the Barons, number 26, Troy Burke.
Umpire gives kind of a verbal warning, not, a real one, but tells all of CCC to get back in the dugout. Apparently something was said or along those lines, maybe encroaching onto the field.
Yeah, umpires in high school tend to be very strict about dugout rules. They want to keep players inside the dugout, prevent any injuries, especially foul balls.
Burke's first pitch is high for ball 1.
Yeah, just missed there. He's just settling in. He's just settling in.
Nice pitch for strike 2.
There's that fastball there, and it actually looks like he's changed up his arm slot a little bit. He's coming much more over the top now, and he's getting a lot of ride on his fastball. So I know I said earlier he's got a lot of inside run, but now he's got that ride.
Excuse me, that was strike 1. Runner goes, Londeros, and just not in time. A solid throw from Londeros, gave it an effort, but a good steal that came from the CCC base runner. Now the man will go to second base.
Yeah, it's tough for the catcher there with a big leg kick like Troy has. Doesn't give the catcher a lot of time to get a throw down there, and it gives the runner a lot of extra time.
High pop-up into the same area of the dugout. It's been there quite a few times, and it went into the dugout. And it'll be nursed by a few CCC, by the whole CCC bench over there.
Yeah, there's that great curveball from Troy. Lots of movement, lots of break. It's almost like a big sweeper almost, or it's actually a hook curve. Very difficult for hitters. So much movement.
Low pitch, stopped by Londeros. Can he get the throw down? No, he cannot. And third base will be stolen. And I've got to say that was a pretty solid stop. He gave himself a chance to get the out there, but just again, the runner will just slightly beat out the throw, and now a dangerous position.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. Ball Just he got in front of it. Great block from Christian Landeros. Fundamentals were there. Just fortunate bounce and took him away from it. Tough throw.
Burke will get strike 3 nonetheless to get him out the pickle. And we will see you all at the bottom of the 6th inning. Alex Fabello rips nice line drive to the middle center field, and he will get on base off the first pitch there. So on his 3 at-bats, he swung on the first pitch on every single one. The first 2 were choppers he couldn't get down, a double play and a ground out, and now he's able to get himself on base. Now Grayson Barlow looking to add to the tally, and he calls time immediately. Now in the zone. Rodriguez delivers. Fouled just ever so slightly. Straight behind him.
Yeah, outside fastball there. Looked like it had a little life to it. Grayson Barlow just missed it. Looked like he was on time, just didn't quite barrel it up.
Second pitch of the at-bat. Got him swinging there. Foul tip.
Yeah. Chased that one a little bit, breaking the ball low, but good swing, keeping his head on it. Look for him to shorten up, choke up, and just poke the ball and fight. 2-strike approach, baby.
Well, those 2 strikes, he'll foul it into the parking lot. That'll hit maybe 1 vehicle or 2.
And that's what I'm talking about right there. Shorten up, spread out, bat to ball, simplify, stay alive.
Yes, he was late on that pitch, but he was able to keep himself in the game. And he's chased there, dropped 3rd strike. Alex almost goes, but he's able to come back and stay there.
Oh boy, that was almost
Now batting for the Barons, number 19, Alec Prieto.
Alec Prieto will come up now. He's having himself a pretty solid game. Gotten on base early on. Now he's looking to advance Alex and get himself on the bases once more.
big hack there from number 19.
Yeah, that's not how you're going to do it.
Yeah, he just pulled off there. I mean, he saw a pitch he liked, and he was going to try and go to distance with it. Can't hate that, the aggressiveness, but pulled off of it too much, pulled his head, and yeah.
Prieto fouls it. Oh.
Yeah, Prieto kind of doing the opposite thing on that last thing, just kind of poking it foul.
Prieto behind. They go for the pick. Just to,
Plenty of time to get back.
yeah, just to spook him a little bit. He walks back pretty simply.
You know, just a quick keep him humble job. Try and keep the double play in order. Ooh.
And there's a double play incoming. Got one, and they did not get two. Bad throw. Prieto, did he turn to go to second base? They'll say no. And he will be safe at first, so they'll just swap runners and get an out.
So if anyone's wondering about the rules and the technicalities of what determines a turn and when you can tag the runner out at first base, if he turns left towards second base, that's considered he's now in play, and you can go after him. But if he turns right or continues straight, you can't do anything. He's out of play. He's safe.
And by a turn, it could be any little smidge to the left, so you have to be very careful when you do that. Londeros, who took in for Luke Elliott's spot at catcher, the defensive substitution, will now bat for him. 2 outs in the 6th inning, has a man on first base. Mission Londeros, batting average of .214. He'll take ball 1.
Easy take on the breaking ball there. Left it outside. See if he goes back to it, trying to get a rollover.
Nice inside pitch for the second strike.
Great
First
pitch
strike,
there.
excuse me.
Great pitch there by Josh Rodriguez to even up the count. Christian Landeros take again. Small lead from Alec Prieto.
Second strike. Definitely just beat the batter there.
Yeah, great pitch. Nothing much to say.
Londeros behind in the count, just like every other batter has been, except for Fabello. Londeros swings and misses. Josh Rodriguez, 6 innings of pretty solid work. We'll see you all at the top of the 7th. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the top of the 7th inning. The final inning of this game, unless the Barons tie, then we would go to extras. But we are not there yet because some defense will have to be played for the Barons. Troy Burke, who came in to relieve Carlos Marroquin, his first pitch of the inning, he'll pitch a foul as O'Neill hits it out to the left and behind him.
Great fastball there from Troy. Hitter was late on it. Nice outside pitch. He just got sent straight over to the backstop.
O'Neill's had himself a pretty good game. He's gotten on base 3 times so far, and he'll get on base. Not this time. Aiden Esposito will make the play to Barlow, and he is A lot of balls have gone his way, and he's been able to get
Now batting
in the
for the
way
Marauders,
and
number 6,
keep a
Cooper
consistency.
Riley.
Yeah, great pitch from Troy Burke there. Got a nice little one-hopper to Aiden Esposito. Solid hit, barreled it up pretty good, but right at Aiden. Routine ground ball play for the out.
Cooper Riley also has had himself a pretty solid game. 385 batting average, like I've said before. 15 hits, 17 RBIs, leads his team, and it's not close. Second place has 13. Third place has 8. He takes ball 1. Second pitch of the at-bat. Contact, but fouled.
Yeah, great fastball there, just fouled straight back again. So what's really tough to hit about Troy is that his fastball, he comes so over the top. He gets really good spin efficiency, which almost gives his fastball a rising effect. Makes it really hard for hitters to barrel up.
Off the dirt there, and that'll be second ball of the at-bat.
Yeah, he just kind of yanked that one there. Maybe getting a little ahead of himself, getting amped up. Big situation for him. Nothing too crazy, though.
Pitch is outside for ball 3.
Missed outside again with the fastball. Looks like he's just kind of overthrowing it a tad. Just need for him to settle in and pump it in there, which he does.
Tough play. Alex Fabello gets to it, and it's a foul, they'll call it.
I'm pretty sure that was a fair ball. From
I thought it was, but the umpire had the best look. He calls it a foul, and Cooper Riley will have to walk back to the plate. And that would have been an interesting play. We didn't see what came on that throw there, but I had a suspecting feeling that Cooper Riley would have probably made that base.
Troy Burke climbing back into this count, working it up to 3-2.
Another one almost in the same spot. That one more clearly a foul. And he'll stay alive as the count stays full.
Going back to the fastball there, Cooper Riley early on again, turning it on into foul left field. Little chopper.
Full count, and he
gets
got him.
to swing and miss. Great pitch from Troy, gassing up Cooper Riley.
Great sequence for Troy to end Cooper Riley's at bat there. Now Berglecic coming up, fourth batter here. He swings and misses for strike 1.
Great pitch from Troy Burke. Really settling in now. Really starting to see that competitive edge from him on the loneliest spot in the world.
That's a ball 1. 2 outs. 1 ball, 1 strike. The junior on the plate here, looking to get some momentum back, just trying to get on base. Interesting hit, kind of checked the swing there, and that gets past Ian Fowler. Would have been a tough play, had the backhand going to it, and he'll get on base there and fulfill his duties.
Yeah, Ian Fowler just kind of stayed too tall there. Tried to keep his momentum running up and tall to get the out there and have a chance at the play, but he didn't quite get low enough, and yeah, ball just went right under.
Austin Snyder, average of 178, but he does have 6 RBIs, so he does hit when he needs to hit. Gets his clutch moments there, and he's looking to advance this runner and pile on a bigger lead with just 2 outs at the 7th. Pick attempt just to shake his boots. He'll slide easily into first base, and Troy Burke will recoup. And a great catch from Aiden Esposito. He'll get the double play, throwing it to first base, line straight to him. And that will end the inning. There was 2 outs anyway, so it was unnecessary, but it was in the cool play nonetheless. All right, we will see you all at the bottom of the 7th. Welcome back to the bottom of the 7th inning here. The Barons need to claw back down 3 runs to the CCC Marauders. Their rivals, the only other Catholic school in Pinellas County, I believe. Catholic high school, I should say. Now, new pitcher on the block is Berkeley. His first pitch, low. Berkeley to relieve Rodriguez after a pretty solid outing, just 2 earned runs through 7 innings, which has done enough to put his team 3 runs into the lead.
And he's going to have to work through the bottom of the order here.
High pitch, just a little bit. And Mateo will get in front of the count, 2-0.
Yeah, 2-0 here. Big hitters count. Mateo's definitely going to be looking for some middle, and put a good swing on it. This is, your favorite situation to be in as a hitter.
Berkeley winds up. He'll take strike 1.
That's a great pitch from him there, the hitter's going to be very selective about what he's willing to swing at there. So does a great job done not the upper half of the zone.
The 2-1, and that is a strike. Just gets there.
And just like that, he's climbed back 2-2 in the count. Putting Mateo Sands back on his heels here. 2-strike approach.
Mateo Sands, the 7th batter. Low, and a good take to make it full.
That was a great curveball there. Just missed low. Very, very close, though, for 2 strikes. But great lead by Mateo Sands.
Berkeley gets some swinging on that pitch for strike 3.
Now batting for the Barons, number 3, Aiden Esposito.
All right, Esposito up. Now they already used one of their outs, and Esposito looking to rally and get the top of the order back on the plate to drive him in. The first pitch from Berkeley is high, and an easy take for Esposito.
Yeah, fastball missed up there. Easy take for number 3. Look for him to go the other way with 1. Nice little line drive, get on base.
Esposito,
like I said,
and it's line to right field. Had good contact, just in the wrong area. 2 outs now, and we've got Murphy approaching the plate.
Now batting for the
Yeah, you
Barons,
see
number
Aiden
17,
Esposito do exactly what I say there. He takes the outside pitch, goes the other way. It puts a great swing, great barrel. Just unfortunate, it's right at the right fielder. Easy can of corn for him. But a great, solid, pieced up ball there from Aiden Esposito. Great swing, just unfortunate.
Some righty on lefty action. Here's Murph. He'll take ball 1.
Easy take there from Murphy. That pitch was very low and away. Worm burner, as we say.
Murphy Graham transferred here last year. He makes contact, and it is just foul. That was hooking back towards the foul line and just hooked a little bit too much, or else that would have been a pretty solid double.
Yeah, no. Great approach from Murphy there. Outside fastball. Just catches it off the end, sending it the other way. But that ball was hit pretty hard. Just a little late on it, sending it slicing foul into left field.
Just a little bit too late for Murphy. The 1-1 high, and a nice take from him to get ahead.
Easy lead from Murphy. Fastball up and away. About shoulder level. Easy lead for him.
2-1. Murphy just makes a little bit of contact, hit it foul, and it's 2-2.
Yeah, seemed to pull off of that fastball there. Really getting excited, feeling confident. Put a big swing on it. Just pulled ahead and didn't stay on it there.
This could be it. Looking to close the game. High pitch. Now the count is full.
2-2 breaking ball. Just he left absolutely up towards the stars. Yeah. Never even had a chance. Easy lead for number 17.
Yeah, that's where you get him a bucket there, 'cause he's
Yeah,
throwing up. Full count, 3-2, 2 outs. Looking to end the game here. Barons need to start rallying from him. And a low one, and that is a walk.
That's ball 4, Murphy.
That's ball 4.
Murphy.
Murphy takes his time to get his base, and
I'll bring up Jared Salmon.
yes.
Now batting for the Barons,
So
number
that is
21,
exactly what he
Jared
needed. Way to
Salmon.
work the count. Murphy Graham and Jared Salmon, speedy and reliable. 481 batting average, like I've said many times in this game. 25 hits. You want this guy to be up to plate. for sure.
Yeah, this is a great guy to have up, you know. Big contact guy. Very speedy legs.
First pitch to Salmon, checks it,
Sword.
and he went.
That's a sword. Great pitch there, inside. Kind of choked Jared up there. Jared looking to get a little line drive. Pass it off.
Low pitch, simple take for Jared Salmon.
Jared has a great eye, by the way. Very good command of his zone. Easy lead for him. Fastball low there.
Jared Salmon choking up on the bat.
1-1 count.
Looking to get a contact swing off. Low pitch, another good take for him.
Yeah, that one just looked a little low and in there. Easy take for Jared. 2-1 count. Looking for something to drive here. Advance Murphy and pass on to stick.
Ian Fowler on deck. He would like to be the tying run on the plate.
He would like to redeem himself.
Jared was late on that, and it's foul.
Yeah, he just kind of slapped that one the other way. Great approach there, just a little late.
2-2 now. Back in the hands of Raklajic to try and seal this game. Jared Salmon looking to prove otherwise in the bottom of the 7th. The 2-2. Low, and it gets
that pitch will
by.
get away.
Murphy Graham will go to second, and he'll stay there. So now he's in scoring position, and a single could bring him home now.
Full count for Jared Salmon now.
Now, of course, if I was CCC, I wouldn't really fret about that. Even if they drive in that run, they have 2 more to go. I think the main issue is just to get Jared out. And with Murphy moved on, the force out gone, I think that is the plan now. Jared makes contact, goes up the mound. Tough play for the shortstop. Jared will beat it out.
And he's safe.
Now men on the corners, the tying run on the plate. Ian Fowler, and that's the legs of Jared Salmon proving himself once again. Ian Fowler hasn't had the greatest day hitting, but if he hits it now and keeps this rally going, that's all that matters. 5-2, men on the corners, 2 outs. Murphy Graham on third, Jared Salmon on first. Jared with quick legs. Wouldn't be insane to see a steal here, but once again, he's not the tying run. Pitch, he thought it was low, but it was a strike.
Ian will take strike 1 low and away. Fastball there. Great location.
That is drilled towards right field, but foul. Solid contact, but
Ian Fowler really turned down that one just a little early. Great piece, though. 0-2 now. Look for him to widen out, shorten up, and poke the ball.
Hey, Ian, he's scared now. Let's go, kid. Let's go, Ian. Let's go,
0-2, looking to finish. High pitch and a great save by the catcher, or else Murphy would have gone in easily.
Yeah, he kind of pitcher flew open on that one, which is led to him dragging his arm and leaving that ball way up and out. He's dialing back on his mechanics here.
Fowler makes
Great.
a foul ball.
That was he did a great job staying on that breaking ball there and just staying with and going with it the other way. Great approach, great swing. 1-2 count. Looking for something to drive.
Staying in the count, 1-2. Looking to get a hit and keep this moving. Looking to come back. He's able to drill one to right field. That's over the head, and it's going to 2-hop to the wall. There goes Murphy. Jared Salmon's going to use his legs to move. Ian will stay at second, and the tying run is in scoring position. RBI double for Ian Fowler.
That's a big swing there from Ian Fowler. You just see him absolutely turn on that fastball up and in. And he just, listen, when you're a hitter and you get a fastball up and in, and especially when a pitcher has velocity like this guy, it's very easy. You turn the hips, you pull your hands inside, and you just barrel it up. And if you turn and if you do that, you're you're going to get results just like that. I mean, that's beautiful. That's just absolutely beautiful.
Mound visit now for the Marauders, and the pep talk is given. Tino gives a pep talk to Ian Fowler on second, and the power hitter you want now is Alex Fabello. As I said earlier, RBI triple earlier this season, home run earlier this season. He can drill the ball. Every at-bat he's had only one pitch because he's just been making contact all game. So big shoes for Alex Fabello to fill in, and SPC is well and alive in this game, and there's a big possibility of a walk-off because you've got a power hitter on the plate.
Yeah, no, Alex Fabello is definitely a very talented hitter. Definitely a guy you don't have a problem with being up in this situation. He's definitely known to rise to the occasion. He came up big in our game against Northside. That was one rivalry game. Oh, and
they intentionally walk him. They knew the stakes. They take it safe by putting him there. And now the tying run on second and the winning run on first. Grayson Barlow will go up to play. Hasn't had the greatest of games today. But like I said with Ian Fowler and what he delivered, if you deliver now, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter what happened in the past. What happens is now.
Also, interesting fact about Grayson Barlow, this is the school he transferred from this year.
As well as Alex Fabello, who came 2 years ago.
Got some transplants playing for us that have been playing very well.
A secondary mound visit. Catcher makes a quick comment to the pitcher. And this crowd is alive and feeling it, and so is the dugout. A solid double could win it here for Grayson Barlow. Alex Fabello has legs. But the main point of this is to get the tying run in first. Strike one. Solid pitch from Berklovich to remind people that he is the one dictating this.
Yeah, Grayson Barlow watched that one go by. That was a great fastball there. Up and down the zone. Called strike. Getting ahead early.
Oh, he went for it. He wanted it big, and that was a high pitch, and he went for it. Tino tells him to slow down, take a chill pill. You don't have to be the hero on that pitch. Take your time.
Yeah. Grayson Barlow gave ahead of himself there, chasing that high fastball, helping out the pitcher.
0-2
here.
Count. This is the third time the pitcher has faced a two-strike approach. And he throws it low. Great take for Barlow.
Great take for Grayson Barlow, leaving that pitch low. Fastball low in his zone. Another worm burner. Easy take for him, especially all 6'3" of him. Shorten up.
Looking to finish it off right here. On the outside. Another great take.
That's a big league take from Grayson Barlow. That's really close to call. That's a big league take.
That is a 50-50 right there.
If that ball was off the plate, it was off by maybe inches. Yeah, and as they say, baseball is a game of inches, and that just goes to show you right there. I mean, in a moment like this, that's a tough pitch to take.
Barlow takes a small timeout. 2-2 the count. Coming back in this, but it only takes one pitch. Chopper to shortstop. He makes the clean pick, and that is the game. CCC survives the final approach from SPC. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for watching this thriller of an ending. But the rival CCC win this one 5-4. We will see you later.